Hi, and welcome to YeeFit Adventures. My name's Darren, and this channel is about backpacking, hiking, and finding your next adventure. In today's video, we are here at the Mitchell Canyon Visitor Center. We just parked the car just about 8:30 this morning, and we're starting an early hike up to Mount Diablo. So come join us. Mitchell Canyon Fire Road. Alright. We've gone about a mile in about 20 minutes. It's 9:10. Current temperatures are, let's take a look. Here. 50 degrees. I am testing out a new thermometer. This is the Wellink Thermometer. It also has a temperature gauge, a precipitation gauge, and a little compass here on top. As well, it'll show the time. It's a neat little thermometer I just picked up. I think it's about 20 bucks. But it just displays a little bit better than the thermo drop. And you gotta cycle through a couple things to get to highs and lows temperatures. Today is a kind of wet day. It's been raining the past couple days. There is maybe a 25% chance of rain with possible 10 to 15 mile per hour wind gusts once we get towards the top. As I mentioned before, we started at the Mitchell Canyon Visitor Center. This is a roughly 14-mile loop with about 3,628 feet of elevation gain, with a max altitude of about 3,600 in elevation or altitude. But it's a beautiful day for a hike. Nice and cool temperatures. Hopefully we stay dry. Alright, interesting thing out the side of the mountain off the trail. Looks like a little cubby hole down here. Looks like someone maybe had a little fire. You can see the black soot on the ceiling. Maybe staying out of the weather or the rain. But we're about 2 miles in. About 4.5 to the summit. Alright, this is the new Wellink Thermometer, compass, humidity gauge, next to the tried and true thermo drop, which is a little lighter but has a little less functionality.
Horse trough there, picnic table. I'm ready for a horse trough. There we have. Do you over here?
We are about 3.75 miles into our hike. There are some overhead clouds coming in, but we might just miss the rain. We've ascended about 1,600 feet in about an hour and a half. We got probably another 3.25 miles to the top of Mount Diablo. Just got my Montane Trailblazer. I'm wearing my Alpha Direct hoodie, mid-layer. It's in the 50s right now, and we're feeling pretty good. Just remember to stay hydrated.
That's gotta be 1 mile. Smile. You're on candid camera.
All right, a little trail update. We are about 4.25 miles in, about 1,900 feet of elevation gain. Just a little fun fact about Mount Diablo. Back when there were Indian tribes in this area, they would do an annual pilgrimage up to Mount Diablo. Gets to worship their gods for sunset. But we're looking at a beautiful view out here. You can see some windmills out here. Over to the left behind me is Moss Rock Ridge. We're just coming around a pass to a beautiful view of the East Bay area.
Oh, wow.
See this meadow here? This is the ideal location for them. Yeah.
Stagecoach ropes to the left, Mitchell Canyon, gear flats back down to where we came. We're about 4.87 miles, and we're gonna head up that way around the pass. All right, I have come to a junction. We can either go straight, which will take us to the campground area, or we can go down this path, which will wrap around this little loop here and reconvene, but we're gonna take the extra short. It says Trail Summit. We're pretty close, about 1.25 miles to the top, to the Juniper Trail here. Shout out to Doug at Background Tree Pilgrim. I remember this spot in his video where he was kind of deciding which way to go, so we're going to take the high road. Let's go. All right, nice little campground. You got bear boxes, fire pits, picnic tables, places to camp out here, and restrooms. Here we go. Trash receptacles. These are cool trees. All the lichen moss. Mount Diablo, Trail Through Time, genealogy journey. So it goes through all the layers of the earth. Jurassic, Cretaceous, Miocene periods. Lower Summit parking lot. Alright, there's the cell tower up there. Pretty close. Going down this little trail here. So cool how it just wraps around the tree. Greenstone, fiery birth on the bottom of the sea. Woo. Beautiful views. Yeah, this all was underwater before. Alright, this is a cool spot. We're like in a canopy here. I have these moss covered trees here. We're about 6.5 miles in. and about 3,100 feet of elevation gain. It's in the 50s. Shed a couple layers there, and we're about a half mile to the top, heading towards the cell towers up ahead. I'm getting hungry. Brought a special lunch today. I'll show you in a little bit. But first, let's get to the top. Quarter mile up the trail. All right, here's radio tower here. Okay, Mount Diablo State Park. Started here at Mitchell Canyon and went up past, see what, this way,
Yep.
past Deer Flats, past
Well, there's a place.
Moss Ridge,
That's a place.
and heading up
That's where
towards
you
the
guys
summit
last
here. It's a campground, parking lot,
After you eat lunch.
and then up here, summit 3849. Wow. Awesome views here. Right next to the cell towers. Let's take a look at this dagwood sandwich. It looks pretty good.
Yeah,
This
Dave
is
have
named after
to.
like the Dagwood
Yeah,
from,
Dave
Blondie,
have-
from Blondie and what's that
Yeah,
cartoon?
Blondie and Dagwood.
What'd you
Yeah.
bring for lunch today?
I brought a granola bar
granola bar.
and shrimp chips.
Ooh.
Shrimp
How
chip.
about you,
Oh, you
Erica?
want half of
Got
the
a
egg?
protein bar
Oh, this one?
and trail mix.
Trail mix.
Yeah, I think it's too much for me. That's why.
And here is my lunch treat, of course. Lunch choice. Banh mi sandwich. Barbecue pork. Mm. Oh, wow, they got a nice exhibit up here. European zone. Foothill. Wildlands. All right, we are on the top of Mount Diablo, about 3,600 feet of elevation. Got beautiful views out here. East Bay, you got the windmills in the background. San Francisco Bay Area. This is awesome. All right, took us about 3.5 hours to get up here. It is currently 12:30, close to 1 o'clock. Hopefully we'll get down maybe around 4. Alright, we're just taking in the sights. Had walked around the visitor center. Saw the nice little exhibits talking about the Indian tribes. And just taking it all in. It's 360 views up here. It's awesome. Alright, so it was about 3.5 hours, about 3,600 feet of elevation gain, and about 7 miles to the summit. We are on our way back down. I don't anticipate any issues coming back down. Just taking it nice and slow, and probably grab a bite to eat in Antioch or Somerville on the way back to Sacramento. But I want to thank you for joining us on this Mount Diablo hike. It will be close to 14 miles round trip. And a great time, some great friends. On the colder side, I put my coffee jacket back on, but we're doing great. So thanks for watching again. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe, and we'll find your next adventure.